Today, the world of work is undergoing a seismic shift. For generations, careers were defined by a clear, linear path paved with job titles. You started in an entry-level position, you climbed a predictable ladder, one promotion at a time. Your title told everyone who you were and what you did. But this old model is breaking down. Technology, AI, automation is changing jobs faster than we can write job descriptions. Markets are transforming overnight, demanding new capabilities from every company. This constant flux means that a fixed job title is no longer a reliable indicator of what a person can actually do, or what a business truly needs. This new reality has given rise to a more agile and dynamic approach: skills-based talent management. Instead of focusing on rigid job titles and past roles, this model focuses on specific capabilities, the skills an individual possesses. It's a simple but profound shift in perspective. We stop asking, "What was your last job title?" We start asking, "What are you able to do?" This system identifies and categorizes real skills: technical, Python programming; technical, financial modeling; human, critical thinking; human, communication; human, empathy. See employees not as occupants of a box on an org chart, but as a dynamic portfolio of skills that can be deployed to solve problems and create value. This change isn't just being pushed by companies. Employees are pulling for it too. Today's workforce craves continuous growth, learning, meaningful work. A skills-based system provides a clear language for growth, a transparent pathway to navigate careers based on what they learn and what they contribute, creating a more engaging, empowering work experience. Move from a rigid, hierarchical structure to a fluid, adaptive ecosystem, like moving from a strict decimal system to a powerful digital search engine. The old way was orderly, but slow and inflexible. The new way is dynamic, responsive, and makes previously invisible connections. For companies aiming to thrive in 2025 and beyond, managing talent at the skill level is no longer optional. It's a fundamental necessity for survival and success. Adopting a skills-based approach unlocks powerful benefits. It dramatically enhances organizational agility. Leaders can search an internal skills database and find employees with required capabilities, even across departments. A software engineer with strong presentation skills can help sales with a technical demo. A marketing manager with data analysis skills can support a finance project. Internal mobility makes the organization faster, more resilient, more efficient. It boosts engagement and retention. A customer service representative who wants product management can see needed skills, user research, project management, and find company resources to get there. This builds a culture of opportunity and long-term careers, replacing stagnation anxiety with continuous growth, making the company a magnet for top talent. But there are real risks and challenges. Poor management can create confusion and anxiety. Removing titles without clear alternatives creates insecurity. How will I get promoted now? Is my pay fair if I don't have a senior title? This uncertainty can erode trust and morale. The first and most crucial step is transparent and continuous communication. Leaders must clearly articulate the why behind the change. Explain how a skills-based approach will benefit both the company and its employees. Be honest about what will change and what will not. Create forums for questions and listen actively. This isn't a one-time announcement, it's an ongoing dialogue. Regular updates, town halls, manager training. Build the trust needed to navigate this fundamental shift. People will support what they help create. Second, build a reliable and dynamic skills database, the technical backbone of your system. Define a clear skills taxonomy, a dictionary of the skills that matter. Use multiple methods to gather data: employees' self-reporting skills, validation from managers, peer validation, AI-powered assessments of work products. Keep the data fresh. Skills are not static. Implement regular updates and verifications to reflect true capabilities. Outdated data is worse than no data at all. Third, make learning and development central. A skills-based organization is a learning organization. Provide resources to acquire skills, on-demand courses, hands-on projects, mentorship programs, stretch assignments. Give employees dedicated time for development. Train managers as career coaches to identify gaps and connect resources. Learning should be a daily habit. Fourth, create a frictionless internal talent marketplace. Make it easy to deploy skills. Build a platform for short-term projects, gigs, and full-time roles. Use technology to match needs with skills and goals. Change manager incentives. Reward leaders for developing and sharing talent. This fosters a collaborative culture where growth is a shared responsibility. To ensure a skills-based transformation endures, it must be supported by 3 long-term cultural pillars. The first and most important is the rebuilding of the psychological contract. In the old model, the promise was job security in exchange for loyalty. In the new skills-based world, the promise must be employability in exchange for adaptability. The company explicitly commits to providing continuous learning opportunities, transparent access to projects, and fair skill assessments. In return, the employee commits to owning their development, being flexible in their role, and being open to new challenges. This new contract must be communicated clearly and upheld consistently to build deep, lasting trust. The second pillar is the establishment of distributed stewardship for skills. This change is too big to be owned solely by the HR department. While HR must lead design and governance, success must be shared across the organization. Senior leaders model learning and champion mobility. Managers evolve into talent coaches. Employees become active owners of their career paths. When everyone shares responsibility, a skills-based culture becomes self-sustaining. The third pillar is a true continuous learning ecosystem. This goes beyond offering a catalog. It means integrating learning into the flow of work, creating communities of practice, using AI for bite-sized recommendations, and building a culture where experimentation and even failure are learning opportunities. Shift the mindset from "I need to go take a training" to "learning is a natural part of how I do my job every day." These pillars create a resilient, adaptive organization. Trust is the foundation. Shared stewardship drives investment. Continuous learning fuels the skills engine. Without these supports, even the best skills, technology, and processes will eventually fail. In summary, the move towards skills-based talent management is not just a passing trend, it is a fundamental response to the new realities of work. It offers a powerful way for companies to become more agile. It helps employees build more meaningful and resilient careers. However, this transformation is a journey, not a destination. It requires more than just new software. It demands a new mindset. Change how you manage your people. Change how you develop your people. Change how you think about your people. The path involves navigating real risks, employee anxiety, potential bias. But the rewards of getting it right are immense. The journey begins with the hard work of change management. Communicate with radical transparency. Invest in systems and processes to build good skills data. Make skills data the reliable currency of your talent economy. Provide rich learning opportunities. Make internal mobility a reality, not just a slogan. Be clear and fair about compensation and career progression. These practical steps are the building blocks of a sustainable, skills-based organization. Anchor your efforts in 3 long-term pillars: rebuilding the psychological contract around employability, fostering a culture of shared responsibility for talent, creating an ecosystem where continuous learning is part of everyday work. These cultural foundations make the system a living part of your organization's identity. They make the change stick and create a virtuous cycle of growth. The time for debate is over. The future of work is a future of skills. The task may seem daunting, but you don't need to boil the ocean. Start now, 2025.